everyone, it's Hanny. I made a mini journal. Tracy Fox had on her Facebook group a challenge, an event. Make it mini, and you can make something. The challenge is to make something mini. Doesn't matter what, but I think. But well, I chose to make a journal, mini journal. I first let you see a few things how I made it, with what I made it, and after that I give you a flip through. These are the kits I used. This is my own kit, digital kit. I reduced the print size to 36%, I think. You can do that in your printer menu or in Adobe Acrobat Reader, the menu. You can reduce the print size to, well, whatever you want. So this were A4 prints. When you order the kit, you get 14 A4 pages, and these are reduced, like I said, to 36%. This is a kit of Tracy Fox. I'm going to use that one, and from Artimaze, I reduced the size also to, I think it was 36%. Original, these are A4 size, and these two, I think these are a bit bigger than 36%. Another page, and another page. So this is what I use to make my mini journal. First I made the journal, and I cut out the pages and I glue some on tea-dyed paper, and with some I use the backgrounds, which are in the kit also. And with these pages I will make the signatures of the journal. I also glue this on. These are little tags and circles. The original are 2.5 inch, but these are a bit smaller. I hope I have a punch of that size. So I'm going to glue that on tea-dyed paper too and cut them out. And these prints are on thicker paper, I think. I'm not sure. Not all of them, but some are on thicker paper and some are not. So I will cut them out too. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I only glue at the bit in the middle, and I'm going to sew around it. So I stitched the pages with a very tiny straight stitch. Don't know if you can see it. And I have 6, I think. So in totally 12 pages. No, 24 pages. So I will make signatures of it, and I will look for a cover. I think I'm going to try to do it a bit in the bohemian style, because I'm going to use Artimaze's digital bohemian. How does it go? Bohemian style journaling cards and images. I had that already, so I think I'm going to use that. I'm using them in my big boho journal, in my 1-to-1. And well, I think it's fitting with my own digital kit, so I'm going to use that. Now I'm going to color the edges a bit, because it's well, white, so I'm going to color the edges with all, and then I make the journal itself. So the cover and the signatures, I will sew them in. I cut a piece out and I will glue that on here. I think I can cut another piece off. Like so. And I'm going to do that with, I think, fabric glue. And I hope it doesn't... I have to get the big one. So, and just glue the fabric on. I'm using the fabric glue because, well, it's fabric, but I'm gluing on, and I hope it's not leaking through, because the, well, it's not a very wet. Well, I think I'm going to do it this way. Like so. It sticks well on it. Do I have a... yeah, I have a bit of space over there. Well, it's leaking through, I'm afraid. Yeah, it's leaking a bit through. Maybe it's just wet. I will try to dry it. Maybe it's going away. I'm afraid it's not going away. So I have to do it another way, because this is, it looks a bit dirty when I do it that way, and I don't like that. So I'm going to pull that off again. It's still wet, so that's possible. And I'm going to fetch the other piece, and I think I'm going to use some other glue. Well, it's possible, but this is a bit small, so I have to do it that way. Maybe a bit higher. Well, I will use some a glue stick instead, hoping that doesn't leak. So this is a glue stick, Brit, and I don't think I'm going to sew it. Yeah. Yep. that, I guess. It's a gamble. Oh. I don't know why that's happening, but this is okay, I guess. Yes, I like that. So I will cut it like so. And then I'm hoping I can glue the edges on too. It's a bit narrow. Well, try it. So, it sticks. The corners are a bit, well, not the way I wanted it to be, but it's good enough. And maybe I find something to cover that up. Maybe a little piece of lace or so. This will be the cover, more or less, and I will sew the signatures in. Oh no, the first thing I'm going to do is put some tea-dyed paper in the inside. So I'm gluing that on. A bit smaller than the cover itself. So I glued this on. I think I'm going to use the black. So I'm going, I should have glued that later on. First the lace and then the tea-dyed paper, but I can turn it a bit loose again. So this is not a tutorial. I'm just letting you show you how I did it. So I will glue that on, that lace. Well, it worked. And I glued the paper on again. So it's a bit wrinkly. But, well, I don't care. So this is the cover, and well, I think I want to sew the signatures in. And I'm going to glue some lace, some tiny lace. I have very tiny lace on the edges, here and there. I have little doilies I can use. I have another one. Where are you? These. I can make little doilies of these. Love it. Like so. And I printed the tiny labels from Tracy Fox and little images. So I will sew the signatures in. Yeah, I'll do that. The journal is ready. At least the base is. Excuse me. This is the cover. I sew the signatures in with black thread, like so. I did it upside down, but well, hey, it works anyway. Like so, and this is signature number 2. And now I can decorate the little guy. The first thing I'm going to do is do something with this page. And I have all kinds of washi tape with tiny prints on it. And some are with some glitter on it. These are little flowers. And this is a skyline, I think of Paris. I see the Eiffel Tower. I have little rhinestones. I'm going to use maybe, well, I have the tiny lace, which I'm going to use. I have this stuff. Tiny stuff, and the pictures. I think I'm going to make a little pocket over here, and I have a piece of my own paper, my what do you call that, digital paper left, and I will search for some other paper. Yes, because I only have with images on, but I was some pattern paper which I can use in this journal. Well, I found some papers, tiny pieces, so I think I can use some of those, these. There is some shine on it. It's not really yeah, it's pattern, but not with colors. Come on. And some gold, red, pink. Yeah. Could use some of that to make a, I think I'm going to make a straight pocket, just like so. My scissors, it's a big mess already here. I like so, more or less, little piece of I think I'm going to glue that on. Oh yes, I have a piece of this stuff, like that too. Could use some washi tape on that. No, I don't have to color the edges, so not too much, honey. So, oops, oh, it's too wide. It's a bit silly of me, but it's much too wide. Because the spine is there. Here, there's the spine. So that should be enough, like so. A little pocket and maybe some decoration. I have this stuff and this lace. Like this one. Yes. I'm going to glue some on. And cut that off. Like so. Yeah, I like that. So I cut out some stuff. Little tags and little cards from Artie Mays, that's my own digital. Put some paper on the back, or which one was it? Ah yes, I use little stamps for the back, tea-dyed paper on the back. Oh no, I distressed it with distress ink. These two, all kinds of stuff. Fussy cut a few little flowers and circles and little tags, cards. I have to fussy cut or to cut photos. Oh yeah, little stamps. So I have lots of things and I make some more, but this is first enough. I showed you the washi tape, the lace. Oh yeah, I have lots of tiny stamps with text and little little images. This one and a few of these very fine and tiny stamps. So I'm gonna use some of those. I showed you that. Oh yeah, little tiny bows I found and cuttings which I can use. Little pieces of lace. So, and I have a piece of this stuff, like that so much. Maybe it's a bit too big, but we'll see. Excuse me. Where's the book? Oh, here's the book. Oh yeah, tiny stickers. So I could put some stamps on here. Oh yeah, I have a little tiny dictionary. So I could use some pages of that for collaging or whatever. So I could put, oh yeah, I would stamp some things on the background. Little butterfly or a little flower. Oh, I like those feathers. Could do that maybe. Have to fetch an acrylic block. Oh, I only have a big one here. Well, I hope I can stamp with it. It's a bit too big, I'm afraid. Can you see it? No, you just can't see it. Well, I stamped a little feather on that. And put some stuff in it. more little postcard maybe, like so. Well, and here I want to glue some lace on, some other lace. Glue some lace on. Like so. Some washi tape, I guess. I had little flowers. Where do I have them? There. Little yellow flowers. Where is the beginning? There it is. Glue it over the butterfly, like so. Maybe some rhinestones, or yeah, rhinestones, or something else in the corner. Like that. Like so. And I have these little things. No, I think that's enough for now, because the page is well filled already with images, and I leave it that way. And now these pages, well, I will fill up the pages more or less off camera. Going to play a bit, and I think I do a little flip through then. Okay, see you later. So my mini journal is ready. I called it Make It Mini Journal, and I'll give you a little flip through. This is page 1 and 2. These are well, little tags and little photo of postcards. These are from Ardimaze, I think it's called. And this is a tag of a digital of mine with some golden paper behind it. I tried to make it a bit in boho style. I used a DigiKit from Ardimaze, bohemian style DigiKit. Here's a little embellishment. The background is from my own kit. This is a label from Tracy Fox's kit. Little stamps and some stuff I had. It glitters. Maybe I zoom in a little bit, like so. Be careful because I have to stay in frame. I used the mini lace, or some mini lace at the side. This is a kind of pocket. Used a card of Ardimaze. And a little doily and a little of lace. Here is a little doily. It's crochet. It's not paper, it's real. And here I made a pocket from tea dyed paper and the stamp, and in the pocket I have 3 cards, little cards. These are 2 tags from my own pocket, and these is a from Harkema's. I love this little stuff. I sewed all the pages, lace, and here is a little envelope. And I made a tiny paper clip. I made that from a ordinary paper clip. Don't know if yeah. This is an ordinary paper clip. Where are you? There are you. Then I make this a bit straight, and then I bow it like so. Bow, how do we call that? Like this. So this is now the little one, and the little one is now the big one. It's very easy, and I cut it off like so. And now I have a little paper clip. I did it so by hand, but you can make it a bit straighter when you use some pliers. So that's how I made a paper clip. This is a little envelope I made with a little flower. I have because I made very little flowers when how do we say that? Years ago I had another hobby too. I stopped with that, but that was miniatures 1 to 12 dollhouse stuff I made, and I made little flowers. So I had these bunches still in my stash, and with those bunches I made little flowers. And in the envelope, little envelope, is a little card, if I can get it out. Oh, it's upside down. Well, this is a card from Harkema's. So, and I will tuck it in again with the little paper clip, like so. Well, this is such a simple page spread with a little flower again, some band, and I love these hummingbirds, so I think I'll put him in. And this page I glued some collage on it, and I put some glitter on the page. I don't know if you can see it. And here's a journaling space. This is how do you call that? A scrap sampler, something like that. Little pieces of fabric. Just flipped. Little bow on it. I glued it so I can't get it off. Here I made a little cluster snippet with a little baby from Tim Holtz. Lace again, some burlap and some bits and pieces. And here a little pocket. I used this paper can tell you that. I have 6x6 pads, and on these pads there are miniature photo with, well, you can see what kinds of paper are in it. I didn't use this paper, but I cut out these little pieces because they are mini and I used those in my mini journal. This is a pocket with another little tag, a very little tag, and a card, and I stamped on the back of that card. So, oh, come on, it's so tiny and mini, like so, and lace again. Here is a little, well, cluster. I glued the card down with lace on the back and some boho stuff, of fabric, and I stamped on the background. Here I made a tuck spot, how do you call that, with lace, and again a little postcard from Harkema's. Didn't do anything with the back. And some washi tape and a little digital of my own. This page, well, the background is an image, a digital image of my own, and this is from Harkema's. Glued from this. I had this, yeah, it's fabric, but it's also paper. I'm not sure what it is. It's both, I think. No, I think it's paper. I used that paper, cut a circle out and used that this way, both sides. Just well, did it around the page. And this is a little paper clip I made, very tiny, the same paper clip, the size is this one I just made, and this is, well, a little cluster on it, a little flower and some fabric and lace, I'm not sure, and thread, and an how do we call that thing, rhinestone. So I will tuck it on again. Oh yeah, on the back is a photo. So and on the other side I had a little photo of Harkema's, and tuck it under. Here is a pocket again with a little tag, and I stamped a little owl and kept it very simple, and lace again. This is there. Here is a spread, photo, label from Tracy Fox, little flower. This is a belly band from washi tape, and I fold it in half, well, to make it smaller and it doesn't stick anymore. And that's a well, little card I stamped with another stamp and journaling space. You have to write very small. And a tag. And this is the last page. Another doily from, well, a real doily. It's just did some collage and washi tape, lace. This is a little cluster I made from little, well, tiny little scraps, some washi tape, and my name and the year 2019. So, this is my mini journal, and I just put this around, and there's some iron thread in this stuff, and I just do it this way. Well, that's my little mini journal. I liked it very much. I think I'm going to make another one because yes, I like making very tiny little things. Like I said, I used to make little tiny flowers. Maybe I put a picture at the end of this video from a few flowers I made years ago. Thank you, Tracy, for the event, the challenge, and well, thank you for watching. Bye.